Alrighty. Well, Ian, share your story. Take 2 minutes. Share your story here.
My name's Ian, from the East Coast, up right outside of DC. I started my agency January, something like that, of 23. I've kind of been niche hopping, doing all that. But I landed probably this fall in landscaping, kind of helping out outdoor space companies. Currently doing really well. Throughout the entire year. RC's just helped me so much. Like I've learned like more than I've ever learned in my entire life with obviously these guys, the knowledge that they have, just being in this community. So
Well, let's break that down a little bit more. So where were you at like before? Like where were you at financially, physically, mentally?
I'd say, like I had so many like limiting beliefs that like, I couldn't make money, or like I had to be in the spot to make money. Um, and I don't know, I just had a very I didn't have a growth mindset.
Hmm.
And I obviously, found you guys. I broke so many beliefs, and like obviously, I've been able to do so much better for myself financially, physically, mentally, all that.
So then what do you think has helped the most? The people, the mentorships, the like, what do you think has helped the most?
I think it's honestly the people. Like I think you are who you surround yourself with.
Hmm.
Because I used to hang out with friends, and we were friends because we were drinking buddies, because that's what we had in common. But now that I'm in a group like this, it's not that we have in common. It's making money, growing a business,
Yeah,
being healthy. We have that in common. And when you have those goals and you're trying to go to the same spot, really bond. And that's kind of been the deal breaker for me with RC.
that's sweet. And now, when did you start in the landscaping niche?
Mid-September, beginning of October.
Okay, so about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
How many clients have you signed since then?
So got about 4 or 5
So
clients right
nice.
now, and looking to sign on a few more. Yeah.
Sweet. And then I guess the big question is, if you had to tell younger Ian one piece of advice based on
One
what you
piece.
know now, what would that be?
It was a quote you mentioned on the RSC call a while ago, and just about the mindset of like money. You said, um, the more you think $100 is a lot of money, the harder $100 is hard to make. So I mean that kind of stuck with me because I like even when I joined RSC, like you were selling like stuff for like $300 a month. Like it was the like very beginning of RSC, and to me that at that point it was like, wow, that's a lot of money. Like I gotta like I really think about this. But
Yeah.
like now, like but that's just like a belief, right? So you have to look at it on a larger time horizon, so that when you do obviously become successful, it's like that's worth nothing. So if it's worth nothing to you at the start, you're like that belief will instantly be broken. You'll have this abundance mindset. You'll start to make money. You'll start to succeed. So
So I got a follow-up question with that because I 100% agree.
yeah,
I 100% understand that, maybe for people like you and I, it's easier to come to that belief, but like, how would you help instill that in somebody who doesn't have any clients, who doesn't have any money, who is flat broke, like all that stuff?
how to instill that?
Like, what would you
That's a
say
good.
to somebody who like does think $100 is a lot of money because they only have 400 in their bank account?
Right, right, right. I think that like this has happened to me like so many times, and I've learned from it so much. Where like I've spent this amount of money, this like X amount of money, or I've lost X amount of money, and I think that my life is gonna be like over, right? Or like I've literally like zeroed out my bank account, and I've been like, holy shit, right? But it's at those times where I work the absolute hardest to actually make that money back, make more money than I invested, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like drain your bank account, like drain your entire bank account, and like acknowledge the feeling, because the feeling is like there's a huge fire under your ass to make that money back like right now, right? Like if you go in the negative or if you zero out, there's so much incentive, right? And there's that like hunger, there's that fire that you need to do something about your situation. And that just propels you forward. That's been the experience with me, and it's helped so much.
Most people live in mediocrity. They have enough, they don't have as much money as they want, but they have enough money to not be super worried about money. And so then they get comfortable and very rarely take the action that they need to actually get more money.
Exactly, exactly. It's like the region beta paradox. It's like someone's in like a really, really comfortable spot, and it would be better for them. It would be better if something bad happened to them so they could get out of the rut that they're in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Alrighty, well, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah. No worries.